What's up guys, Riggs Motorsports here for another video. In the next clips you're going to see Chance going down to Speed Factory in Tacoma. If you guys aren't familiar with Speed Factory, they do a lot of engine builds, they have their own high performance parts, they sell parts, they work on cars, put on turbos, etc. They race. Their Speed Factory and Rich Tune are basically the two main Honda shops in the Western Washington area. So Chance went down there and got a little surprise, as we mentioned in some previous clips, so it probably may not be a surprise at this point. The H22 bottom end has been built, and here she is in this box, complete with a hiding kitty. Chance, you want to talk about the process a little bit?
Yeah, so I dropped the engine off, and it took about 6 to 8 weeks, a little bit of change. And they machined out the old sleeves, the old cylinders, and then they pressed in high performance wet sleeves. I'm not sure the entire process of how they do that, just because that's really complicated. But they pressed in new sleeves so it's stronger, so we can run more boost through it, and the cylinders shouldn't crack. And then they also decked the top of the block so we can get a little more clamping force when we bolt the head to it, and that's just about all they did.
And if we mentioned, or as we've mentioned in previous videos, the head is already built on our H23V tech, so that's going to be coming over to our built bottom end H22 now. Now we're going to basically unbox our built bottom end for the first time and kind of see what we got. And our cat loves boxes, so it doesn't really matter what we're doing, how much noise we're making, she's involved in the process. So say hi to Betty over there. And if our video looks a little different starting at this point going forward, it's because it is. We have a new GoPro Hero 8 Black on a little GoPro grip, basically, that turns into a tripod. We're trying something new. All of our other cameras setups were big and gangly. I was using a 4K smartphone with like a wide angle lens and a mic on there and a gimbal. It's kind of a pain in the ass, so we're going to be using this going forward for most of our video. We also have a Panasonic G7 we're going to be using for like time lapses and as a secondary camera, and our 4K cameras when we don't have our GoPro on us or want a few more angles. So we're trying to step up the production value on the channel a little bit.
And if you couldn't tell, this is the first time we're seeing it.
Very first time. Chance picked it up, got home with it a few hours ago. We were kind of just waiting for this moment, essentially.
Oh, shit. Damn. Yep, Speed Factory H22A4.
I'm sure a lot of you guys haven't seen a built bottom end engine in any capacity, so including us, this is a first for us.
It's pretty easy to tell right off the bat, but these are new sleeves. And then they also put this brace in here. And so I guess that's, I don't know if it's technically a closed deck after that, but it does make it so the cylinders won't move under high pressure or under high boost. So everything should stay where it's at, and hopefully there won't be any cracks in the cylinder walls or anything. That's why you do this, just so you can make it stronger.
We've been waiting on this for quite a while. Been saving up money, getting money together, making plans. As you guys have seen by this point, the Honda has been painted. Been sitting in the garage now at this point of the video, getting ready to be painted. Sunday, it's the actual spray day. So
we were talking, and we're still deciding on what color we should spray the block. Kind of want to change it up from just plain silver, since we are painting the body and we're refreshing the engine bay's paint. So we kind of want to paint the block maybe something. I suggested we painted the same color as the body color, so that way you can have the block match the outside of the body, and then yeah, it'll look kind of cool. But we're still deciding on what we should do.
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty good idea. It sounds like that's probably what we're going to do is paint it the Kaiser Silver. The color of the outside of the car has been painted. As you guys know at this point, that's the Honda NSX Silver that it comes with, so we're super stoked on that. I guess at this point, the rest of the video is basically going to be us putting together the top end, the bottom end, putting the rods and pistons in, getting the whole engine set up and ready to go. And we'll probably make a separate video of us actually dropping it in the car after it's assembled and ready to go.
Alright, so right now I am on the freeway, making my way downtown to Speed Factory, where we can finally pick up our block because it is done getting sleeved. So that will be fun. I'm about half hour out, and I left at a horrible time because when I get there they will be on lunch and they won't be getting off lunch for like another half hour. So I'm probably going to be taking a nap in the element, but there's plenty of room, so I'm not even complaining. But once we get the block picked up, I'll show you guys what that looks like. And I gotta slam on the brakes. Oh, it's probably not safe doing this. Alright, this all looks familiar. Should be here on the right side. There we are, Speed Factory. Ooh, got a boosted Civic sitting out front. Well, I guess I'm gonna wait for a bit because it is 12:43. I don't get back open till 1. Alright, just picked up the engine from Speed Factory. There it is in the box. There's quite a bit of stuff in there, so I'm not gonna unbox it right now. And I'm like an hour away from home, so. But we got the Honda out in the open, and we didn't film it. But we put these Buddy Club wheels on that we had on the Del Sol, and it's decently nice out. The ground is dry. It's not raining yet, so we're taking the Civic out. It's been a while since I've sat in this. So well. Walking on the side, we're like pointing at it, and the other girl like slapped her hand away. Did she? Yeah. That is awesome. What that stomach going to your back feels like. Oh. Oh man, I missed that. Spinning the tires a bit. Or they, I can't even tell. I can smell it. So we're on our way to pick up the engine after it's getting honed out. And yeah, not a whole lot to report on. They're picking it up, show you what it looks like.
So we got the engine back from being honed. We got a little clip of it, of us going to pick it up. We weren't able to get it that day. They were a little short-handed, I guess. So we ended up getting it the next day. Here she is. About to throw it on the engine stand here shortly. Prepping it now.
The girdle, yeah, and all that shit. At least we got this today. Yeah, that's good. We have to order a water pump.
Show the home. Yep. Got a little clip of that.
Have to order a water pump and head gasket tonight. Alright, so we're starting to put the bearings in, so that way we can get the crank put in and clearance it with our plastic gauge right there. And we have 4 out of the 10 put in. You see this little notch, you have to line it up with the notch that's in the block. So if it's flipped around, it's not going to work right. So you got to make sure it's set just like that.
are you doing now?
Cleaning the plastic gauge off the crank.
You show them all this stuff?
Yeah, I got a clip of this before. You having difficulties, Buckle?
It's coming off. It just takes a little bit. So right now we got the oil squirters put in. We got that bolt. And we got these ones all in. We're gonna actually use some thread locker, red. I'm just gonna torque those down. Along with those baffles, you gotta put those in too.
Take this thing off. Take the girdle off.
I'm just gonna do that one first.
See if the threads are right. Seems a little. How'd you get it in?
Yeah.
Is it going in easy?
Yeah.
So let's just put that one in first. Ow, mother. Is it going? Being a little bitch.
I think it's good, but just have to use those.
Yeah, that's good now. Is that not a 10?
I think
It
it's an
isn't.
8.
Why'd you tell me it was a 10?
I thought it was an 8, but I think you guessed 10.
I don't know.
You know how to read it, right? He's the one. I see something else. A star with 3 points. I see it. 3 points.
What are you doing now?
Putting the main caps and the oil girdle on. Nice, that went down pretty evenly.
We get those from ECS, so what happens is they come in a huge black box, and it's just open. So we don't have those in. The steaming process is 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and you have everything fitting. There's no troubles, no
Cool.
The higher turn down, lower, blah, blah, blah. But in the back, we don't have any dressing at all, and not even sure process them to come out of the white wall tires, one of my favorite things. On a 5.5-inch factory steel, no carbon, 5.5 volt battery. After that, we'll have to check to see. We'll be in a position where we're waiting for the $170 charger will go quarter of an inch by error to run to the actuators, the cables, all that stuff.
Yeah, that looks right. Yep, I've got the bolts ready.
Does that look right to you, Chaz?
Yeah.
We'll put the new tensioner on though.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much where we're going to leave it. We didn't film everything that we did just because we were trying to get the bottom end built. But right here, we got all 4 pistons put in. We have the rods and everything all torqued down, and the crank filed down the rings that you saw earlier. And we have the pan just sitting on it right now with 2 nuts. Got the girdle on, the windage tray, the oil pickup. We got that all RTV'd and stuff, so that is hopefully the last time we'll be doing that. Yeah, and then we have the plate, the oil plate, or the oil pump with the block offs for the balance shafts.
For the balance shafts?
Yeah, these are where the balance shafts used to go. And then we just have the tensioner resting on there. We put the water pump on right here. And then I'm gonna gonna get some vinegar tomorrow and soak this in vinegar, because I don't know if you can see, but on the inside it's a little bit rusty, just some surface rust. And people say vinegar overnight takes stuff off really well, like surface rust wise. So I'm gonna try that. Yeah, that'll pretty much be it for this video.
Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit like, drop us a comment if you have any questions or anything you want to know. Just anything you want us to know, drop us a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Riggs Motorsports checking out. Do you lick me?
You want me to?
No.